Pokemon cards. Fuck.
It'd be
So
really
how does
funny.
this work?
Huh?
How do you make fake Pokemon cards?
So how it
That's
works
the question.
is you're gonna use this website to basically make your template, right? Your template for your card.
Okay.
Because, for
Okay.
example, you're gonna turn Kari into a Pokemon, right?
Oh, maybe.
So the best way I can explain this is you look up a Pokemon card of the Pokemon that you want to turn Kari into, and then you basically kind of like copy the stats vaguely, and then you
Okay.
just make the illustration for it however you want,
Okay.
and then you have a
Oh,
fake
fucking
Pokemon
look
card.
Let me look up card.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it would be really funny if the only trainer card is like the one actual animal, and so Engel is just the one trainer.
Ah, yes, Professor Angle.
Oh my god.
Right now,
Yeah, no, there was a lot of coming out on the other stream.
Yes,
Pine came
there
out as
was.
trans-femme, yeah, Milky came out as
Does anyone
asexual.
else want to come out? Oh, hey, Elder.
Akane came out as non-binary. I came out as stupid. It's, you know,
I came out as having dated Milky a while ago.
I came out as a moron.
I'm Scottish.
Oh damn!
I'm Scottish.
I'm Scottish.
Scottish.
So Pine's trans-femme, Akane's non-binary, and Milky, he's asexual. What are you supposed to be? I'm Scottish.
Said by an Australian actor.
So you're making VOXER a trainer card?
No, I'm making VOXER Pokemon.
What's he gonna be?
He's gonna be a Zangoose.
Good.
Rangy.
Hold on. Actually, you know what? Since we have like the sub name, we can do Zangoose VOXER. There we go. Or we can do it VOXER Zangoose. I don't know how to do this.
Zangoxer? No, wait, no, that doesn't.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Yeah, I think
The
this is fine.
Zangoose Boxer.
Yeah, seems fine.
Yeah. I mean, I have drawn VOXER as Zangoose before. Hold on. Here, alright, I can-
Isn't Voxer his sub name?
His sub name?
Yeah. His name as a sub.
His name is Birdhaven.
I'm gonna kill him. His name is Birdhaven!
Alright. Essentials teleport. Let's see. The Black Shroud.
Mhm.
The Black Shroud.
But you know, chat,
South
you
Shroud,
too could be a
Corio.
sub name if you subscribe to Shenpai.
Wow.
You too could be a
Get those
sub.
gift subs in.
You
Now.
too can bring Shen the gift of subs.
The
By
gift!
gifting a sub.
The gift of subs.
Whoa.
Me when
Like
I
a
am the
fucking,
sub.
By
One of
gifting
the,
a
like, the
sub.
fucking Christmas time adverts that shows up in Britain.
Become a
Oh,
sub and you
give
can
me
see the
gift
sub
giving.
hole.
I'm actually doing Palace of the Dead right now. It's 200 fucking floors, gang. I'm not gonna get far.
No.
I think you're gonna get far.
My last save, floor 111, which is still not my personal best.
Mhm.
I still haven't reached
Oh, yeah,
floor
here,
143.
I drew him before.
Yippee!
Oh yeah, I remember this one, yeah.
Look at him.
I also drew Vera. And I drew Achi.
Oh wait, I just entered a samurai.
And oh god, how did that get there?
Oh wow!
Wow! Sorry.
Oh my
Whoa,
god.
how did that
Sorry,
get
hang
there?
on, no, hang on,
what?
sorry. Can
Sorry,
you-
what?
Could you like make sure to send that to me just so I know how to avoid it?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, 100%. I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like searching up Pokemon full arts.
You're doing a full
some
art
of these
for
are
Kari?
really- I don't know what I want. I'm just looking at it because it's really pretty.
Are you-
Here you go,
making a
Max. Here,
Goodra?
so you can avoid it forever.
So I can avoid it. Oh thank goodness! I'll just leave this notification on forever, just so that I make sure that I never see it again.
Never see it again.
I think you need to like pen it just so you know never to open your pens to see
yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, in fact, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll pin this so that make sure that I can remember not to look at it. There you go.
Okay, so I need to make like a custom description for VOXER. It's like the flavor text. I don't know what the fucking regulation mark text means, but you know what? I'm too scared to ask.
Is that like a cutie mark from My Little Pony?
Sure, why not? At attack. Wow. One of them. We can call it.
Go ahead. Birdhaven.
Oh my god!
Pointing at the screen. Holy shit, it's Birdhaven.
You actually pinned it, Max!
She's gotta be sure.
Yeah, I need to be sure that I don't look at it by
Oh,
mistake.
I mean, it would be funny when he's fucking called Felclean.
I'm looking at the VMAX Pikachu, the big gay Pikachu. He's so
Big gay
chunky.
Pikachu.
Arrow Ace is actually kind of funny.
Oh my god.
That is actually pretty good. Hold on. Name, Arrow, Ace. What do we?
Wow.
Arrow Ace.
This is the part of the stream I choose to come in for. This is beautiful. Here, let me look up the Aerial Ace stats. I think we could go up with that.
Aerial Ace is not an aerial ace move. It's an ability.
Oh,
That's immune to charm effects.
perfect. I think Pokemon has it infatuation instead of charm, but I might be stupid.
No, charm is an
I
actual
feel like it's. I feel
No,
like
it
it's
is
different
Charm is a
compared to
move.
the TCG game.
Charm is a move, yeah.
Oh,
TCG game. The trading card game.
Is it in TCG?
Game.
The TC game.
The TC
Is Charm
game.
in TCG?
Maybe.
the
now it is.
TC game.
TC game.
Now it is.
Thank goodness.
Did you just go to? Who do you kin? Nagito?
I didn't
Oh my
mean
God.
to do it. I didn't mean to do it. I
Wow.
was just sitting here and I was like,
Dude, there's a fucking freak in the car.
It just had fuck off. You know this about me, but it
And
just
it
had
rhymes with Benpai.
Benpai. I fucking
Hi,
hate that
Benpai.
dude. That dude owes me like $10 in a Black Knight statue.
So what if he was a quirked up white boy? Now let's hypothetically says he was busting it down, sexual style.
Oh,
Oh, what the fuck?
Muyo.
Holy shit!
Moya!
Did you see that?
The scary and
Look at what
intimidating
Moya,
Muyo.
look at what
see it?
Moya did with their Fugi.
Voxer ants.
Boxer ants. Boxer ants. Boxer ants.
Voxer ant.
Accent.
Voxer ant.
You know what's
The
really
entire
funny?
time.
Oh, sorry. Go on, Gail. What were you saying?
I was gonna say the entire time I was like seeing that on stream. I just had like Seabat in my head with like, the little dance.
No, I don't have seen that myself.
You know what's really funny though about the ability arrow is? If it's useless, because there aren't any charm effects in the card game, it's
Yeah,
it's canon for VOXER because its abilities are useless.
yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh, immune to ground and charm effects, two effects that doesn't exist in the TCG. Like grounded attacks. Is flying even a status like levitate in TCG? I don't think it is.
I don't even think flying type exists in TCG.
It does not, no.
I mean, we can just do it. We can just add scratch as a move. Scratch,
Scratch.
scratch, and that'll deal
10.
10.
10.
Scratch typically
I
is
mean,
like 10.
There's a Sangoose
20.
card where all it knows is slash and it has 40 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and every other it does like 20 instead of 10.
Yeah.
Okay. If the standard Zangoose is 40, we gotta put it in for VOXER, right? So we gotta be sure that this is perfect for how VOXER would be. Definitely cut it in half, maybe a little more. Perfect.
18.5.
Yeah, flawless.
No, that's not how that's not how card
on.
damage works.
It is now.
Are you telling me you don't want to have to manage decimal points with your Pokemon cards?
God
Okay, so
damn it!
the damage numbers where you draw the line, but immune to effects that don't exist in the TCG is fine, huh?
Can you make it so his retreat cost
It's
is really high?
Funny.
Oh yeah, he
Taylor.
doesn't want to retreat. Hold on.
Like, no. Let me stay.
He's staying. You're not getting rid of him. Hold on. What if we make it the maximum?
You're gonna have to kill this motherfucker.
Bro, stop moving. He's in that he's in for life.
He's locked in. Weakness. What would he be weak to?
I mean, he's a normal type. He would be weak to fighting.
I guess so.
Gets punched in his balls.
Oh,
Punch me.
I don't know why I thought of the balls first.
okay. Then. Next attack.
That's why it's twice weakness. Is we're both not.
What if the real effect of Arrow Ace is making him resistant to fairy damage?
50 damage. Right? 50 damage? 50?
Yeah.
But like, what can we make the attack?
Night Slash?
VOXER?
Ooh.
Are we doing real Pokemon moves?
Nah.
I guess it's a dark move.
Okay.
I mean, most this Zangoose has call for family.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's hard for him to do that.
Ooh.
Make it like mean glare.
There's also one called Headhunt.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Mm.
No head.
So no head.
Big fucking cleave attack.
Could it be an ability called complaining?
No. We
I
already
see
have
one called Brutal Edge, and I feel like,
Brutal edge. Oh.
like
Or,
Brutal
I
Edge
mean,
could
we can do like standoff as like an attack,
Yeah.
and then we
Oh,
can
yeah,
make
yeah.
it we can make it a chance attack, like the coin flip.
Otherwise he hits himself.
I'm gonna Google up useless Pokemon skills.
Like worst.
The
What's
worst
a big
one.
worst card? Asks to leave the Pokemon.
Has to leave the Pokemon turn.
Asks to leave the deck.
What is the coin flip ones? The coin flip attacks?
It's usually
What do
like
you mean?
flip a coin. If
Yeah.
heads, this attack does
Does blah, blah,
Guys.
blah.
something.
Guys, I looked up Zangoose cards, and I'm immediately fucking met with this bullshit. Inflation art.
Baby
Oh,
jail
okay.
and Tum
Go to baby jail.
Go to baby
jail. Not the inflation.
That's really fucking cool. I'm so glad you shared that.
Yeah,
with
but yeah,
You're
and
welcome.
you flip a coin. If heads, do blah blah blah.
Flip a coin. If heads, do vor.
Plus 20 damage.
Huh?
If heads become
You do like
get
if
round.
heads, this attack does whatever. If tails, this attack does nothing, or something like that.
One of the worst abilities of Pokemon is run away.
Another is that this Pokemon cannot attack unless they have very specific Pokemon out. I don't think I did. This is beautiful. I've never played this game before in my
Let me
life.
actually boot up my TCG pocket to see how they word. Because usually with coin flip attack, it's like it does 2 sets of 50, like 50 extra.
Oh yeah, plus 50 damage. Plus 50 extra damage. If tails, this deals 20 to the user.
Just like that, then you might need to do like an X50 X2
Maybe-
or something. Let me see how they word it for like the pincher card.
Plus, they say plus 50 more damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's plus 50, then you want to put the plus next to it versus the X. Unless you wanted to do like you just
Oh, here
keep
it says-
flipping
oh, yeah.
heads.
It does 50 plus. There you go.
Isn't it an X?
No.
Or no, they 50 plus. No, it's 50x if it's for every flip
Yeah.
coin it does the damage.
There's only a plus or an X if it's wait, actually. No.
Oh yeah, it's plus. Yeah, it's plus if it can do additional damage. If it's for every flip coin, then
VOXER
it's
is
an
the
X.
Gamba Pokemon!
Oh, I found Tinkertough has like the exact same effect. Flip a coin if heads, this attack does 30 more damage, and it's 30 plus. So yeah.
Yay! We figured out the basic VOXER card! Wahoo!
Yay!
Also to be semantic, but it says
We also need to make a flavor text.
OMG, it's Birdhaven.
Oh my god, bullshit.
I think that's the best flavor text we can have.
Wow, Mr. Haven.
Ah, yeah, it still deals 50 to the enemy, but it also deals 20 to VOXER, yeah. Just Pokedex well!
Most of Zangoose Pokedex is of how much it hates snakes.
Budding.
But
You would give him a self-damage attack? Of course I would.
yeah, you said but.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, speaking of funny, I actually remembered I have to go not be funny somewhere else at 4
Oh,
o'clock.
okay.
So I'll see you later.
Bye.
Thank you for
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Someone made a duck card.
Wait, hold on. Now I want to see the...
Yeah. Duck pie.
It's me!
Deal
give it go.
200 damage, then faint.
Wait, that's 6 energies!
Wait, you only have 1 HP?
6 energies for a 200 damage card is actually kind of like not good.
Well, the thing
Like-
is, I always get... I mean... Oh god, this is so fucked up. Because, like, it is a strong card. And then you realize, if you
One
a
HP.
Pokemon get fainted 3 times, fuck!
I was thinking, where's like my U2 card I use a lot does 150 damage with 4 energy. Though it does take away 2 energy every time it does that, so maybe it is fitting.
I'm really liking this jazz music. God,
You like jazz?
damn.
You like jazz,
Oh,
Shin?
yes, I do.
You like jam?
Jay?
You like
You
like
jazz?
Yeah, baby.
you like jizz?
You like... No, I don't, actually. Can you fuck off?
I got worried for a moment because I thought that this song was an actual, like, DMCA-able song for a moment, where I was like, wait a second. But it wasn't. It's just chill. It's just chill. Wait. I thought like any second now lyrics would kick in and it would be like Dean Martin or something, and I was like, oh fuck.
The VOXER PNG has hit the Clip Studio Paint. There it is.
Holy shit. Mr. President.
Hell yeah.
Cat ferret Pokemon.
I mean, it is.
It is, yeah. It's just funny, it's not like just the mongoose
Well,
Pokemon.
yes,
because
Aerial
it's-
Ace is an actual move, but this is called Arrow Ace. Get it?
I'm just gonna give up.
Get it? Because it's a joke on it. It's a joke.
So what's
It's
the
a-
joke?
it's-
Sorry.
it-
I'm
it-
sorry.
Chat, laugh!
It's a joke on.
Chat, if you don't laugh, she's gonna keep going until the time runs
So
out.
Arrow is what is Arrow.
I don't
is-
get it.
My patience is greater.
Six fucking like 50 hours of
So the thing about I think I have Bobit. I think I have Float. Where did I put my glove?
I don't know.
John's
I
Bond's
ate it.
having a strong.
Jumps who call the Bondulans.
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 Call the Bondulans. James names the name
James. The Bames.
the Baines.
I buffeted it tested for both.
I bothered it.
I bothered and tested.
I tested. I
I
bothered it.
I bothered it. I bothered
I
it.
tested. I call out. I tested. Bothered it. Bothered. I bothered.
This is giving me a fucking headache.
This is just me when I speak every day.
This is giving me a terrible
We
headache.
can positive press it for look. We can
This is all.
both. Where did I put my glove? Wait, did I just
Yes, you did just ask.
Where's
Your
the
brain
glove?
little turkey.
Oh!
Shinpu's having a stroke. Call the Shinpulance.
In the beginning. In the beginning.
In the
Are you
beginning.
guys okay?
No!
In the
In the beginning.
in the beginning. In the beginning.
You went.
In the beginning.
In
These
the
skunks are
Berlin.
like, this is gonna make me have like, an
VS1.
anxiety attack or something.
In the beginning.
It's already, it's making mine go.
In the beginning.
No.
Yeah. In the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the.
Listen properly.
In the beginning. Yeah. In the beginning.
This is how we sound.
So
I thought you were just gonna keep that running for like the next
Loop it.
few
Loop it.
minutes.
Nah, I'm all stroked out. I'm afraid.
In the beginning.
Yeah?
And by stroking it, I mean.
You don't know more.
Well, of course.
Again.
By
Stroking
stroking
it.
it, I mean,
By stroking it,
medical
I mean
attention.
I need to go to the
I-
hospital. I can't feel half
my-
my face.
Hope you tall.
I'm going numb.
In the hospital.
In the hospital, stroking it.
No.
In the habitali.
Don't do that.
In the habitali Duncan.
If you're hooked up to the heart rate monitors, don't do that. They will know.
Oh, they will know.
They will know.
They will know.
Wilt, no?
They will to know. We're trying to look
Now-
at like Pokemon card art so we can copy some styles.
That's
Sure
fine. So
hope
because,
no,
like,
that they
your
would know
Pokemon
that I have a
card art
stroke.
should help.
What? Are you trying to piss me off?
Are we sure that this is really Elner and that the mold hasn't returned?
The mold has returned.
I'm molding it.
It's the mold!
Me when I make
Holy shit.
What the FNAF noise?
Me when I have the mold.
molding it right now.
Me when I have the mold. Damn, I really want to write a book about kids in a magical school.
Whoa!
You know what, Spores, you're right. The trans people have had it too good for too long.
I can't believe Elner is the mold in JKR's house. This is really You know, we had you know what? No, we had Pint coming out as trans, we had Milky coming out as asexual, we had Pillar coming out as Scottish, we had Akane coming out as non-binary, and now we have Elner coming out as the mold on J.K. Rowling's walls.
I'm so proud
It wasn't meant to go like this.
Oh no!
Oh jeez.
You'd think a multi-billionaire woman would be able to afford disinfectant.
Multi-mold in there.
Multi-moldinaire.
Moldillionaire.
Hey, chat, is any of this real? Is any of this actually happening?
No.
Actually, I'm hallucinating.
Wake
Gas
up.
leak.
I fucking
yeah.
wish. I fucking wish.
I came up from work and there's a gas leak, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I've been quiet this whole time. All of a sudden I noticed the entirety of my iPad screen, my iPad I've had for the last year, there's an entire scratch going down the whole way. I sent Gail
so
a picture.
sorry.
They can verify.
I'm so sorry.
And now I'm trying to like figure out a repair for it, like where I can go and get it repaired.
No, that's expensive.
I technically have Apple Care, so it's supposed to be covered, but if they deem it not an accident, then it's like $100 plus another like $50 for the fucking appointment.
Ooh.
But it's something I want to fix because I'm scared because it's going across the whole screen. If I put like pressure on it at any time, it might like make more cracks.
But just for the appointment?
Yeah, the appointment's just $50.
Fucking hell.
I love Apple. I love Apple. I love Apple.
We should kill them.
True.
Just a recommendation, you know.
We should
Dude,
steal.
I have a Samsung phone, but
Now what do I know?
What do you know?
I don't know
about this
anything.
subject? Tell me more.
to be fair,
No, no.
from what I can see, the repair should be able to be done like there, and it should only take 1 to 2 hours unless it's severe. It's not. It really isn't. But I'm just... my old tablet got dropped all the time, got thrown around, went to so many conventions. That thing never broke. That thing never got scratches. This new one I got like last year, and I like dropped it against myself when I'm wearing a zip-up sweatshirt with metal teeth, and it just like, I don't know if it was the impact with and the metal teeth combined, but it just like shattered across my screen.
Oh.
Where all of a sudden I'm like wiping it, being like, oh, is it okay? Oh god. It's definitely something I would have noticed before, not just in that moment.
I forgot how to draw women. I
Woman.
forgot how to draw feminine bodies at all.
Are you doing trainer
I'm trying
full
to
art?
full art, but I'm trying, or some sort of full art, I don't know. But I'm just trying to get ideas.
Pokemon art is really hard to draw.
Well, yeah, because
There's so many
like
different art
five.
styles.
There's like 5 gajillion artists that work on them.
Yep.
Yeah. Time for iFixit. Unfortunately, if I try and use third-party screens, it might completely factory reset my tablet. Because it's at that, like, stage and level where it's like, this is not an Apple, like, authentic fucking screen. We're going to delete your entire, like, work. Sure, it's backed up, but that's still, like, super annoying. Because, of course, Apple can't let people repair stuff on their own. No.
That's illegal. That's illegal.
I don't think you
yeah.
can with Apple products.
No, they just send someone to kill you if you do that.
There is a right to repair law, at least in the United States, but, like, again, if you use third-party stuff, it breaks your system even more, then Apple just shrugs and says, well, sucks, you should have gone through us.
Yep.
We can't help you. Give us $800 for a new tablet. Or however much they cost now.
1K.
Yeah, it's like 1K now, yeah.
Didn't they lose in a lawsuit recently? Yeah, but that takes time to put all of that in effect.
Money.
Especially if it starts in the EU.
Yeah. So, I have to, I schedule an appointment at a Genius Bar.
That's weird that it costs money to have an appointment. Here it's just you go to a place and they fix it.
It says there's a reservation fee, but I think it didn't charge me when I set up an appointment. So I do have Apple Care because this device was this iPad I've been using to draw and create on. I got a little less than a year ago, and I bought Apple Care because I just do it. I haven't had to use it in the past. Thank God. Thank the stars I bought it now. So it didn't charge me, so it might be free, but I think if you don't have Apple Care or something, then it's like, oh, you can't afford a warranty? Another $50, another $100 to repair your screen. Give us $150, which is like less than Apple Care. That's how they get you, because it's like $120, $200, depending on whatever device you have for Apple Care.
That's so weird. I really think that it wasn't the case, at least with me, when I had an iPad years ago. Maybe it changed?
The regulations and stuff like that are it might be different in the EU and in Spain.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like they might not be able they might not be able to like force warranties and stuff. Well, they don't force warranties, but here everything is like, oh, you need a warranty for this. Oh, are you buying a new television? Give us another $50 in case you break it. Like any electronic you buy, they always try and push some warranty.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a little story?
Yeah.
About how when I got my iPad, because it's a bit funny. more funnier for what you're telling me right now. So I got convinced by a friend to get an iPad because she always used an iPad, and she told me how good it is to have an iPad in my life. I mean, sure, why not? So I went to a shop and I saw that they had an iPad for sale, and it was like 30% off because it was like literally the last one for an old generation, which that usually never happens with Apple, so that was very lucky. Hooray, cheap iPad. And so I bought it, and they told me to go get my my warrant. Is it called warrant? Like my security days, whatever the name. And I do that, which is like in another place outside of the Apple shop, which is weird, but okay, whatever. I go there and they make me sit, and I talk to a lady, and she starts asking me questions about information about my name, my direction, and then she asked me about my identification number, which that was weird, and then she asked me if I smoke.
What?
And if I use drugs, and then I look at her, I'm like, what? I'm sorry, excuse me. And she's like, Yeah, this is for your you're asking for like for a life fuck, what's the name?
Insurance?
Yeah, she was selling me a life insurance.
Life insurance?
Wait, what?
Life
Why is an
insurance.
iPad being sold life insurance?
The
Getting
iPad
life
that
ins-
kills
going
you.
to the Apple store and getting life insurance. What the fuck?
So
Huh?
I'm very confused at that moment, and I was with my friend, so this happened to both of us, like looking at each other. But excuse me, we were here for the iPad insurance, not the life insurance. And you were like, "Oh yeah, of course, I can do that. But are you sure you don't want the life insurance?" I'm like,
Oh my god.
"Oh, oh my god." So yeah, I
You
almost
sure?
got the life insurance. I even didn't knew about it. It's insane.
Oh god.
Apple
Yeah.
Life Insurance for when they send the Pinkertons
I-
after you.
I'm still confused over the drug question because it's like, what are you supposed to say? It's like, oh, I dropped cocaine on my iPad and it broke.
Well, no, they were trying to sell life insurance, so they're checking of like, oh, do you take drugs? You're gonna die sooner.
Oh yeah, if you smoke, then your premiums will go up. for
Yeah.
your life insurance.
Do you smoke with your iPad? What?
Yeah, I vape with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So,
don't
yeah,
like at first the idea of like, oh, do you smoke? The idea of like maybe you could ruin it with a smoke, but then the other questions came in, and I was like, oh, okay, this is like,
Are you doing hits off of your iPad?
Yeah.
are you ripping fat ones right off that shit?
I mean, when I used to give people like insurance on like their fucking PlayStation 5, I didn't have to ask them if they smoke because the tobacco might like stain the thing too much or something.
I'm gonna vape the right thing to my computer's fans.
God.
That's my story.
Yeah.
That's how I
No.
got an iPad.
Yeah.
Which is
No.
why, by the way, the iPad was broken
No!
by default.
Oh my god.
What a fantastic experience.
I mean, it's
If we get life
fine.
insurance,
I just got a new one because, I mean, yeah, I had
Yeah.
a warrant, so it was
Yeah,
fine.
warranty. You had life
Yeah.
insurance, so it was fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's also the weird thing when I was setting up the appointment. They're like, oh, what do you want to do? Do you want to physically go into the store and see if you can get it repaired? Or do you just want to replace it? The fuck you... What do you mean, just replace it? What?
What do you think I'm coming to the store for, you massive...
Like...
Ah!
There are times it's like a tablet or a computer is broken enough that it warrants or like it calls for a replacement. That's fair. But like it asks you, "Oh, what are you making the appointment for?" Cracked scratch screen. Do you want to replace your tablet? What?
I think it's literally just cheaper for them to do that than it
I
is
know.
to
it
like,
is modern tech.
than it is for them to like actually
But-
repair it.
I would rather have them repair it because
I mean, yeah.
of there's also the bug that happened with Apple devices recently. And by recently, I think it was like last year. People who had secondhand devices that had been completely wiped and like they repurchased it. Yeah, the old iCloud account, all of the photos and everything just started loading on it. Weird.
Ugh.
So
Ooh.
yeah, I definitely don't want. Like people's Macs also did that. Like photos they've had for years that they thought were deleted, all of a sudden just started appearing. And they're like, "Oopsie, teehee, that was a bug."
I hate Apple so much.
Christ
Like
almighty.
this is
I
me. This is
hate-
me just sitting here being like, just like listening to this. I'm like, yep. I'm so glad I've never entered the Apple ecosystem
I-
because God, I hate that company.
I don't like Apple, but I got an iPad when I started working my first major like 9 to 5.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I'm just going to use this to start sketching because at the time I had a tablet for my PC as well. Just like, yeah, where I'm like, I can do sketches and then I can send it over and like finish it. Then I found myself drawing more and more and more on the iPad, especially as I started going to conventions more and more and more. And working, my 9 to 5 then is like, oh no, I work from like 7 to 5 most days.
Yeah.
where it just became more convenient and it's just like integrated into my life. If Samsung tablets were better for like drawing and everything, I would have switched to that a while ago, but I've tried them. I don't like them. I really don't.
Yeah, I am the same way. It's like I'm not a big fan of Apple because of also all the stuff that they do, but like their tablets are really, really good.
Unfortunately, the iPad is an extremely good product when it's working.
Yes.
It's the best one right now.
Regret to inform. Yeah, it's like heartbreaking. Worst company, makes a really good fucking product.
Yeah, and I use it for so much. Like, I use it, all my music is still there, because yes, I still pay for music. But I've also had a music library for ages, because I've had, like, iPods and stuff. I still have my old iPod Touch, actually. Like, from 2011, 2012. One of the, like, first iterations of it. Still works. Button doesn't, but here's, like, accessibility things you can use to make it work. So, I have music. I use it for music. I use it for podcasts. I got really into podcasts because I got a fucking tablet that had Apple Podcasts. I miss iPods. Yeah.
I remember
Honestly,
in
I'd love
high
to have an
school, someone was selling bootleg iPods they got from China or some shit.
I'd love to have iPod Touch make a comeback, like smartphone device that isn't actually my phone, so my actual phone could just be like a normal phone, and instead of the Torment Nexus that harms me every time I look at it.
Yeah. I
have the relationship with my phone that Frodo has with the One Ring. Do you know what I mean? Where I'm just I carry it around because I need it, but also it harms me.
Yeah.
It's actively malicious and harming me.
Yeah. Yeah, and pen pressure support is not common on other tablets. Apple does it the best. Tablet, they do it the best for a all-in-one tablet. I am not buying a Wacom. I'm not spending $2K on a all-in-one Wacom.
I mean, didn't Wacom also just kind of show that they fucking
Yeah.
backstabbed their artists and started doing AI stuff?
Yeah,
Really?
I think so.
Yeah,
I
I'm
haven't.
Sure they did.
Ever since I haven't had a tablet for my computer for the last 4 years, and even then I didn't use it. Once I started using my iPad more and more, I'm like, oh, I just kind of like having this. It's an all-in-one device for drawing and sending out proofs. And well, no, I still needed to use my computer to set up charm files and stuff like that, but even then I didn't need a drawing tablet to do that. I can use a mouse to do that.
That's true.
I don't.
Wait.
Oh,
Sorry.
I also use Xeon, yeah. I used to use Xeon, yeah.
I use Artisan. Cheaper.
Expand, baby, because it was free. Kinda. Sort of.
Sponsored.
Sponsored.
Yeah, sponsored.
Yep. And it works fine. That's it, just fine. No, it's not the best. It's not the worst. It's good.
It's pretty okay.
Yeah, it's pretty
You'll
okay.
get the job done.
Exactly.
This is my ringing endorsement.
Unless it's hiding in a
Everyone
big policy, terms of agreement, and service, I'm looking at what I can for. Doesn't Apple own everything? No. If you're working for Apple and working at an Apple event and using their devices and things like that, then yes, they do. If you're working at a Genius Bar and stuff like that, but that's on the specific device they have. There's a level with the stupid Apple intelligence that it's gonna happen, but spoiler alert, it's kind of happening literally anywhere.
Yeah.
You got a Windows computer. Unfortunately, Microsoft is forcing all of the OneDrive nonsense and things like that, and they're gonna be looking at your files. Do you use Gmail and use any of their normal smart features where it sorts your stuff into promotions, social and a normal inbox, surprise, surprise, they're scanning every email that you're receiving and or sending to be able to categorize that. Privacy is...
It's dead. It's gone.
Yeah.
Non-existent. Ugh.
The same thing, you post it online, even where it's like you go on a site that's very against AI. Is it available elsewhere? Does it show up in a Google search? Well, then someone can grab it from Google.
I fucking hate the AI Google summaries, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I hate it. I hate every time that I open Google and I Google something. It's like the Google AI is saying something like, "Oh, my eyes say that this is the answer." Like, fuck you.
It's like it's always wrong.
I'm not reading
I
you.
Find. Like,
It's
I find
wrong.
it's genuinely more like even now, even though it's been available publicly for ages, and like it is like round the clock work to make it better. It's still wrong for me more often than it's right.
Yeah.
Like,
So
if I
you're better off
scroll
just
down
browsing
and
Reddit,
look
they're
at a
true.
couple of actual
Yeah.
They're more true
actual
to the AI.
sources, it will like the actual sources I'm looking at are saying different things to the AI summary, and it's like it just blows my mind that like we've wasted like how much time, money, and the environment are we wasting on this fucking thing that can't even like get simple search queries correct.
Yeah, and I saw someone mention Proton Mail. The unfortunate thing about Proton Mail, it is a Swiss company, and they are obligated to follow Swiss law. So if like someone petitions, goes to the Swiss government saying like, "Hey, we have a suspicious user, we need their information," and they have the right like paperwork and everything, they will reveal your information. Like, unfortunately, privacy. Even people who say VPNs and things like that, VPNs to a degree. Yes, work. And at the same time, they don't. Because there's even like a lot of the ones that go really big and things like that. For instance, there was the whole issue with, I think it was NordVPN. I may be misremembering. So I'm sorry. This is like, if it's the wrong one, it's the wrong one. But like, people can access those servers. They can access those servers. Especially if you use free VPNs. But even paid ones. There are legal requirements. Privacy does exist, but at the same time, it is it's a very thin veil.
A good rule of thumb is if your VPN ever advertises itself, it's probably not that private.
Money. No, it was not VPN. I think we found out that they sold information or something like that.
Yeah. And even when you pay for stuff, you tend to still be the product. I hate to say it at this point. Everyone, when it comes to shareholders and things like that, from seeing things from a corporate side, they just do dumb things because they need to keep increasing money. They can never... People can't be like the Costco CEO or the Arizona Iced Tea CEO who are just content. They gotta keep making those numbers go up higher, faster, higher every year. They can never be satisfied.
I think my favorite like internet connection product that got sort of like they started sponsoring like YouTube people for a while was especially prominent in like competitive gaming sort of circles, things like exit lag.
Yeah.
And like that kind of thing. Where it was like swearing up and down that it could improve your ping in video games if you were playing from like across the Atlantic Ocean. Which is like actually just not possible to do.
Yeah.
It's like that's just not how that works, like at all. It's not like it suddenly makes the wires go faster. Like,
no, and I even see someone made a comment of like, oh, so anyone who shills a VPN or has a sponsorship, it's like not to be trusted. That's not necessarily true. Most of them are given a script, and to pay bills, sometimes people do take sponsorships and stuff that they don't necessarily believe in, or they believe like a VPN can help.
A lot of people don't know what VPNs do. Like, this
but
is
they
the other
also
thing is that like, and that includes usually the person who's advertising it to you. And like, more often than not, the VPN is useful for like the advertised purposes, which is usually just watching Netflix. Like, you can use it for that, but it is a thing of just like, a VPN won't necessarily protect you if you want to like do piracy or something. Like, it's just not going to do that. That's not what it's for. Like, The thing is
We're
that
drawing
they're just
Pokemon and getting philosophical. Sorry,
they're
someone
just
said,
not
"What the hell's
especially
going on?"
useful. They're just
No,
not
no,
especially
fine.
useful products. Like they just don't have a wide array of uses. Like the
Yeah.
idea of a VPN is you're much more selling the idea of a VPN than you are like what its actual functions are.
Even now going in more tangents, even like those services that are like, here, we'll delete stuff from data brokers on your behalf. Especially if you're, in a non-protected country and things like that. They can just say no. They can just say no or be like, no, actually, the person who we have the information of, they need to do it themselves. You can't ask for their information to be deleted on their behalf. So you're paying hundreds of dollars to essentially just have them get rejections. Some of them work, but also keep in mind, at least in the United States, data brokers are very, very profitable, and there are hundreds upon hundreds. These services tend to only get a couple hundred. They don't get them all, and then it will repopulate, because it says to delete it. Who's to say they can't just get that information again and just be like, oopsies, this was from a new data set. Sorry!
God,
Everything's
what a
terrible.
boring dystopia we live
Sorry.
in.
I'm sorry. I brought down the moon so much.
Can I confess what freaks me out every time? Like, the worst thing of all of this. When I talk to someone, like we talk about a topic or whatever, and then I look at my phone and I see an ad about the topic I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That freaks
Yeah.
me out
Oh, yeah.
so
Yeah,
much.
your
I hate
yeah,
that
your
shit
devices
so
listen to you.
much. I
And
hate it so
someone,
much. Oh, it makes
someone
me
did
so
ask,
mad.
like, what do they do with data? What was just said? They sell it to other people, being like, oh, this person has a cat? Let's sell that. Like, we are a, I don't know, a litter company. We want to get ads, so, like, give us that information. They just sell it to whoever.
Mm-hmm.
There's also all of those websites you can, like, Google people's names, and then it's like, if you pay us $49.99, we'll give you all of the information about this person. First name, last name, their home address, their phone number, all of the information we have readily available for a low, low price. Give us your money, please. Which is why you should be careful with what you share online. Looking at, like, these kids in high school, and some of them are even in, like, university and stuff, where they're just, like, showing videos and pictures of where they are constantly, and it's like, you can pick those, like, you can figure out where those people are. GeoGuessr people are scary too.
Dude, that one GeoGuessr person.
Yeah.
I love GeoGuessr.
I just keep seeing their fucking shorts on YouTube and some posts on Twitter. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I love GeoGuessr.
So if nobody bought things from the internet, our data wouldn't be valuable enough to steal. Yes. That's also why, like, data breaches and stuff like that happen. Data is valuable. They can use that for various different things. Various nefarious things as well. I'm so sorry, guys. I really just, like, once I finally started speaking up, I just got real dystopian. It's a stupid tablet.
If we want to stop talking about it, we can. Just have to talk about something else.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
we were talking about
I can change the
tablet.
topic. Does this ass look good? The one I'm screen sharing right now.
Oh,
Give me a second.
I'd say so.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I need to see the ass, but
I'd say it's a pretty
I'm
nice
getting
ass.
like shit on by a Morbol right now. Hold on, I need to like.
Yeah,
need to
that's a
double
fine
check.
ass.
Nice.
Please load. Please load. I have to see the ass. Yeah, that's a pretty good ass.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That is good. Yeah, that is good.
Listen, the poor FBI agent and/or agent that is looking at my internet history, because someone made a comment about it. God, they see all the weird shit I read on AO3.
Me looking at the camera, frowning, and my thumbs down whenever my friends does a frisky joke. To make sure they know I
To
I
make
don't
sure
agree.
that they know you don't agree.
Me and my just copious amounts of fluff fan fiction that I read.
Do you show it to your webcam? You're gonna
Sure,
check
that
it?
I like
Yeah,
that.
Mr.
Look
FBI
at-
agent holds phone up at my webcam. Look at this ratio green fic.
Look at it.
Oh my god, they're holding hands!
What tags
Finally!
do you like? You
Ratio
like
bombs
NPC
in this
lover?
one.
I love that the
It's-
VOXER Zangoose still has piercings.
My
Fucking
top
Zangoose
like
went to the piercing artist, you know? Zangoose goes to the piercing shop and is like, Zangoose, Zangoose, Zangoose. And I was like, yep, one Helix ring coming right up, sir.
listen,
Hey,
my
I
top
got you.
like tag is hurt comfort because I fucking love hurt comfort. I'm a sick bastard. Give me angst and then heal it. Now.
You guys wouldn't like what my favorite tag is.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hurt, no comfort.
Cottagecore AU.
Wump.
Wump's good. Wump's
Wump?
good.
Just
Yeah,
I,
Wump.
don't-
bad
I missed what-
things.
I missed what
This,
that was.
this,
What did you
this
say?
person is really hurting, basically.
What is it
Hurt
called?
comfort's so basic. Yeah, well guess what? I'm fine being fucking basic.
Womp womp.
Ah, I see.
Wump.
I'm sorry I
Wow.
enjoy a good time of characters, you know,
called-
healing each other.
Is it called Wump,
Wump.
because Wump Wump?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I see.
Oh god, not Dead Dove. No, absolutely not.
No, Dead
Get
Dove,
up!
no.
Someone put it in chat and I'm just like, no.
Okay, with the Dead Dove tag, there's etiquette that people forget. They think it's a an umbrella term for all the bad stuff. No, it's telling you to
It's
please
not.
read the fucking tags.
Yeah, isn't
Yeah.
Dead Dove just like meant to be like a signifier for like you? Like I wasn't kidding when I said that this thing had like
Yeah.
you know like gore.
So
or
please
something
read the
in it.
fucking tags.
It's based
Yeah.
it's based on a gag where like there's a
From- is it-
bag
is
that
it from,
says
like,
dead
Always
dove on
Sunny or
it, and
something,
then
isn't
someone
it?
opens it and
Yeah.
there's a dead dove in it.
They're like, I don't know what I was
I
expecting.
don't know what I
Yeah.
expected.
Yeah, there's been a recent misusage of that tag
Dead Dove-
everywhere where it's
Dead
like,
Dove
oh,
is
this might
basically
just be
just you can't
something
get
someone
mad at me.
doesn't like. Where it's just like, I don't know. I remember
it's
reading
yeah,
a
it's
vampire fan fiction and it literally was like the most vanilla thing of like a vampire biting a neck and they're like put dead dove on it. I'm like, what
yeah,
the f-
yeah, it's
What do you
and that's
mean?
supposed to be read on
But
your
that-
own risk.
But that's the correct way of using it if the tags are, clear and they're warning the person, hey,
Fair.
this is it. Please read
Dead
the
Dove
damn
is,
tags.
as far as
and
I can
if you
tell,
could,
Dead Dove is really just you can't get mad at me.
Yeah.
yeah,
like,
exactly. You can't get mad at me. You didn't fucking read the fucking tags.
Yeah.
We should put dead dove in PF descriptions.
That dove is used for like actual triggering topics.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically as Viz put it and then someone else is like, dead dove. I fucking warned you. It's like seeing a sign that says shark infested water, you jump in and the sharks just stare at you like, I don't know what you wanted.
Yeah.
Even though
This sign
shark
can't stop me
infested
'cause I
waters.
get read.
Yeah.
Sharks are good.
What about shark infested land?
Yeah. Oh.
Pretty scary. Pretty scary
How
stuff.
good would that be? I love Chuji Ito for that. It's so,
I was
it's so
about to say,
funny.
Ito, what are you doing
Yeah.
here?
I really love that where he's just
That's pretty
most of
scary.
his ideas is like, oh, I just thought of this. How fucked up would that be?
He's scared of cats.
What
This
if your
thing's
mom
amazing.
ran on battery?
Happy
Was
Mother's
it a Black Mirror
Day!
episode?
No, that's a Black Mirror bit. Yeah, it's like.
What if you had
British
to
guy
charge
gets
your
high and
dog?
asked, what if your mom ran on batteries?
What if the video game played you?
Yeah.
What if you and your friend had gay sex in a video game?
Wait, I mean, who would ever
Okay,
do
but also
that?
that's like one of
Wait a
the,
minute.
that's like one of the best episodes though.
I mean, who would ever do that? I mean, who would ever have gay sex with one of their
know
friends
it's
in
like
a video
good
game?
episode,
That's
but it's
not.
really funny how
would
like,
never.
oh, here's the horror episode.
Couldn't
What if
imagine
you and
that.
your friend had gay sex in a video game?
Yeah, no, never done that before. Nope.
I
Not
love the
me.
premises that Black Mirror convey, but at the same time, I've never watched a single Black Mirror episode because I'm just like, I'm afraid I'll be completely weirded out by what I'm watching.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
the thing is,
the first episode's like a
the
real.
first episode is the worst one in my not
Yeah.
in a like, oh, it's badly written, but like that one just makes me deeply uncomfortable.
Yeah, and it sets
I
up a
don't,
really
I don't think it's
weird
a good
expectation.
I don't think it's a good first episode for that series because it's not like the other ones.
Yeah.
Look at that drawing.
It's
so
Peem.
pretty.
It's P, enjoy.
Clouds.
Just pee, my fear.
Yippee!
Wow, Boxer, you look so cool. What are his skills? I forgot.
Scratch and stand off.
I thought you were going to say scratch and sniff.
Yeah, scratch and
Scratch and sniff.
Oh god, I was busy making mac and cheese while AO3 tag talk was happening. I'm Sedge.
I actually don't read
There you go.
fanfiction. I feel like that
That's
might be
fair.
a weird one for people to hear. Because I talk about it a lot, but I actually don't read it.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Max, but I don't count. I don't really. I can't see you doing that.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I've never been a very fandom-y person.
Yeah.
I write fic, like I write things, but I don't read it.
Oh, that's
Like
completely
I have read fanfiction in the past, but it's not something I like actively do.
Yeah.
I probably could get into it if I tried. But
No,
it's
yeah,
like
I mean,
all
kinda
of
the
the fic
same.
that I want to read is like for, you know, I don't
I
know. I'm bad at finishing stories anyway, so I don't tend to, I don't tend to be in a position
Yeah.
where fanfiction would offer me something.
I couldn't read fanfiction for the longest time because it just made me sad that they weren't canon.
Yeah,
that is actually kind of one of the
You're
reasons I
true.
can't read it. That's actually
True.
kind of one of the reasons I can't read fanfiction is because sometimes I'll read
I'm
like
like,
I have
it
read in the
just-
past.
This
a fic
is
that's
better
so
than
good
the
that, like,
actual-
wasn't
Yeah, it
like-
just pissed me
Yeah, I
off.
was
Like, man, damn, this didn't happen. That makes me
they
sad.
explored like
Naruto
an
should have
aspect of the
ended like this,
character that I found really interesting or something, and then I remember that it's not actually canon to the show that this like character development happened. And I'm
See,
like, oh man.
when it comes to fanfiction, I'm like that one scene from Gravity Falls where Dipper's like, it's not like I lie awake thinking about her. Oh no. When I get like obsessed over something, I get a hyperfixation of a series. It's like, it's not like I'm reading fanfiction and staying up late at night reading, fan-made stories. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It
Yeah.
happens.
The only times I've ever actually gone out of my way to read fic was when is if I'm like really into a particular ship that isn't served by the actual like game or show or whatever that I'm watching. And even that's quite rare. Like I like a lot of ships, but it's very rare that I'll be so into a ship I'll actively seek it out.
Fair.
I like fan art though. I like fan art.
Yeah.
Though. That's something I do like. Like fan art. I think actually the last fandom stuff that I ever like actually read fan fiction was when I was like genuinely I would have been like 15 or something, and I was reading like a lot of fan fiction of the show Firefly because I was quite into it, and obviously
Yeah.
that show is famous for being 1 season long and then getting cancelled, and so I'm like I read a lot of like Firefly Yuri.
Yeah.
That's so real.
Shout out to my Inara and Kaylee shippers in the Firefly fandom.
Oh,
No.
someone made a heartless Shenpai card.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hold on, check it out in a moment. I'm like in the zone right now.
No, sometimes I usually know better, but sometimes I'll see, especially when I'm joining a newer fandom space, I'm like, oh, but I started getting into fanfiction. I look at like top kudos and stuff like that. And I see something, it's like, it's chapters however many out of question mark. Oh, it hasn't updated in like a year. You know what?
That
I'm still
hurts.
gonna read it. I'm still gonna read it.
Yeah. Me when I'm desperate.
Take that risk. To be fair, the main thing that I've been reading stuff for, like where it comes from itself already has dark topics, so a lot of the like subject matter in it
Isn't
is
it
already just kind
Stars
of
in
dark.
Time?
Isn't it?
Yeah, shut up.
So it's good.
And say it. You said it. Shut up.
You are
Leave
so
me alone.
predictable.
It's
Yeah?
a good game.
Why are you saying
Yeah,
like
let's
that?
go.
Are you
Yeah.
about to hit me with something?
Oh, you've got my back.
What is it? Come on,
Yeah.
hit me with it.
Yeah?
What is it?
Miss, I make VOXER in every single game.
Okay, hold on. Fucking hold on. Excuse me?
A war is
A
starting.
lot of rocks being thrown in glass houses here.
A storm
Let
is
they who is
approaching.
Oh,
without cringe
Okay.
cast the first
But
stone.
I was just, as I was saying. As I was saying, fuck you, die.
Yeah? You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I just got a Gaelic kitten from Palace of the Dead. Does anybody want
Let's
it?
go. No, I've got it. Thank you.
I think I already got that one.
Damn.
Yours won't
No
work on me
one's
this
ready.
time, Max.
No.
Poetic Max.
What? I wasn't.
But
trying
also,
anything.
I actually-
I genuinely have this. I have this
Max,
minion.
I am making a joke!
I have this minion in my inventory that's just gonna sit there because I don't want to
Max!
throw it away. It's too cute.
Max, it is a joke!
I
It's a joke. I'm joking.
I know. I know.
You're also partially incorrect too, because I also read a lot of Gravity Falls fanfiction. Haha. Teehee.
Wait,
Oh
do you
my
read ships or just lore?
God.
Just general stuff. Not really.
Okay.
I'm not really into the ship part of it anymore.
That's fair.
Back in the day, I was, but
Okay, because I was gonna ask if you shipped the triangle with that old man.
Toxic Old Man Yowie.
Yeah, the canon
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
I
canon
mean-
one.
I know it's toxic, but like, yeah,
Yeah.
don't. Yeah,
Triangle.
but I've even read just like, you know, oh, the time travel. Oh, there's a lot of time traveling ones recently.
That
They've been
makes
really good.
sense.
Okay, time travel is one of my favorite tropes. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Well, I mean, it's canonical to the series. The
It is
time tape,
canonical,
everything.
I
Time
also like
wishes, all of
seeing it-
that.
Yeah, I also like seeing it in media that doesn't have like time travel as like a big plot point.
Which old man?
It's there.
If you guys know, you know. I'm still, I will still, I love that series so much. I will not spoil it for people who don't know.
What series?
There's a lot of old man Yuri
Oh,
Gravity
in that
Falls.
show.
Yuri?
Yeah, there is also a lot of old man Yowie in the show.
Yuri?
Old man
Yeah.
Yuri.
Yeah, old
that's
man
good.
Yuri.
No.
It is old man Yuri.
Counterpoint to
We're
my
not,
fa-
not
to my
talking
other
about game
favorite
ships.
thing
We're just talking
is-
about like an old man that lives in
Old
the middle of a
woman
forest
Yowie.
called
Old
Old
woman
Man
Yowie.
Yuri.
It's
Old
old man
woman Yowie
Yuri.
and old man Yuri.
He screams at the kids, "Get off my lawn!"
Oh, don't mind him. That's just Old Man Yuri.
You went to
Just Yuri
space.
Lowenthal.
He looks kind of old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there have been a lot of some with the like resurgence of the Gravity Falls fandom. There have been a lot of good like time travel fics of like what if the Pines twins, you know, went back in time and tried to change reality unintentionally and or intentionally. Like there are different takes, and I really like that AU concept of like, oh, they're stuck in the past. How would they be able to fix it, knowing what, you know, happens in the future of Gravity Falls? Can they fix it? Is it safe to fix it? I love that.
I love fan fiction.
Fanfiction's great.
Ugh, same.
I love it
going
when
to
the
bed.
authors explore. Okay,
Gravity Falls meets
Veg.
Magic Treehouse. Veg.
you're going to bed.
I'm going to
I heard-
bed. I'm going to
Go to
bed.
bed.
Good
Bye
night.
bye.
Good night.
Take care, everyone.
Bye, Mia.
There she go.
I also really like Over the Garden Wall, and I like when there's the crossover fan fictions of Over the Garden Wall and Gravity
Over the
Falls.
Garden Wall is good.
Chef's
You
Kiss.
said
They would.
You said crossover. I immediately thought back to Tumblr and its
Oh, yeah.
huge fucking crossover.
The Rise of the Brave Tangled Guardians.
Yeah,
is
that's
that
it.
one?
That's it. That's it.
Do not
Yeah,
tell
Rise
me
of
of
the
the
Brave
time
Tangled
I was
Guardians,
there
yeah,
when it
that-
was written.
I'm just
I
like-
know you're older than me.
I'm just like, I wasn't in that part of Tumblr when it happened. I was like in the sidelines looking at it. It's like, what the fuck is happening here? Why are there fan edits?
I love the images that comes from that. I'm too tired to think of the entire word again.
Yeah.
But it
Rise
has
of
some
the Brave, blah
ama-
blah blah.
Yeah, it has some amazing fucking edits.
I still don't get it. Brave wasn't even good.
So true.
Oh shit! Okay, I've only watched Brave once. I don't have an opinion, and I
God,
forgot most of the plot.
I have a very
you-
Scottish opinion about Brave.
I was on Tumblr for ages. I was there when the lizard election happened. I was there when the Misha apocalypse happened. I was there with the very first skeleton war. God, I'm old.
Is this in like Brave as in like the Disney film?
Yes.
Yeah,
right,
the
yeah.
Disney film.
Yeah, I've got
Or
very
the
Scottish.
Pixar
I've
film
got
by
quite
Disney.
Scottish
Yeah, there's Super
opinions,
Hulock too.
About Brave.
I'm gonna
so-
bone to
I didn't like Super
It
Hulock.
doesn't
I'm
really,
gonna be honest.
matter to me how good that movie is because it offends me on a personal level.
Super Hulog isn't as funny as the other one.
Like, all my
Guys,
friends
I was an
are-
anime twit and Homestuck twit. You wouldn't find me anywhere near those things. But once I started getting into Marvel, I started seeing more Super Hulok. I was like, oh shit.
My one of my coworkers had a like we were talking about just like shit we did on the internet when we were younger, and she had like a One Direction Tumblr because of course she did. And when she was like a preteen or whatever, and I mentioned, oh yeah, I used to be on Tumblr as well when I was like in my early teens, and she goes, can I guess maybe what your blog was? And I was like, sure. And she goes, Super Hulok. Like she instantly tries to clock me as Super Hulok. And I'm
Shaking my
like,
head.
I feel like that says more about how she viewed me rather than anything to do with me, because I was not into Super Hulok. I was into Doctor Who, but I wasn't into the rest of it.
The crossover.
Yeah, I like Doctor Who, but God, I do not give a shit about Supernatural.
I also did like Sherlock, the BBC's Sherlock, but I
Yeah.
wasn't as into it as other people. I just thought it was just like a fun thing that happened every couple of years. It was like they would drop the Sherlock episodes.
Sherlock is
Daniel, I'm dog.
Daniel, I'm
dog.
I'm dog.
Sherlock is one of the funniest fucking
Big gay.
series.
You,
I
the
think.
player, now have the big gay.
I think about the Sherlock Liberty clip almost daily. I think
Liberty. Randomly
is-
sings Hound Dog by Elvis.
Oh shit.
I love the Liberty
Oh.
clip. It's so fucking funny.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh.
What is this? Is this
Are
magic?
the-
No,
This is magic.
Yes, that's Magic the Gathering.
That's magic. Yeah.
Oh god.
I mean, makes sense since Final Fantasy is having a collab
Oh, nice.
with the world's sluttiest Emmett Selgar.
Gail, wasn't it you who said you were trying to get out of playing Magic buying cards, and then you're like, oh, but if they do a 14 like collaboration, and literally a week later
I didn't
they
say
announced
14. I said Final Fantasy, but yes.
Final Fantasy.
A week
yeah.
later, they announced that it was going to happen.
I think
Like
it's
2 years
so-
ago or something like that.
I think it's so funny that out of all the characters in all of Final Fantasy, they did Hildebrand.
Did you see that they made like 16 different Sid cards for every single Sid?
Oh, did they? That's base.
They're
That's
all the
base as
same
fuck.
effect, but there's 16 versions because
Oh,
it's
that's-
art for 15? Yeah, 15 versions for every different Sid.
That's
Which
so
is
good. That's
funny.
really good. That's an amazing bit.
Sorry, 15.
I
Look at
guess
VOXER.
Vox.
Wait.
No, they did not use AI in the Final Fantasy art. That was just a rumor that went around, but it was just proven. by
That is
literally
just how the magic art style
literally
looks like.
just looking at the person's art
Yeah.
portfolio.
It's more that AI mimics a lot of magic art styles
Yeah.
than them being like that.
Like, I am Wizards of the Coast's like maybe #1 hater, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. You are.
yeah, but no, they did not use AI for that.
Yeah.
It was just
I remember the
wacky
I
looking.
remember the I
Did
remember
they
the Sephiroth
magic
art was
use
the big
AI
one,
for
wasn't
their
it?
cards? It's actually fucking over.
Yeah, no, they've been caught using it in advertisements, but
Yeah.
like every single
But,
time it's been like called out and they've like reviewed people's like portfolios, they do like immediately take that shit down. So
Yeah, the the fucking Sephiroth card was a very funny one because the things people were pointing to as like evidence, quote unquote, that the Sephiroth magic card was AI was like Sephiroth doesn't look exactly like how he does in Final Fantasy VII Remake, and it's like that's not proof, guys. I'm sorry.
What?
It's like he's wearing one less belt in this card out, and it's like, okay. It's like, okay.
His sword is too long.
And what?
his sword is too thin.
You know, it's like these details are all
His
over the place.
sword
I'm
is
like,
just
no,
right.
this is just somebody drew him this way. These minor detailings on his outfit are different. I'm like, he always looks different. That's how this works. He's like a 25-year-old character.
And yeah, the leads of Dungeons and Dragons have actually left the company, or at least they're planning to. I don't know if they have yet. But more reason to
Oh, shit.
play Play Pathfinder. Play Pathfinder Second
I love
Edition.
Pathfinder. I love Pathfinder. Shen, this Voxer Zangoose is really cool. Actually, I
Thank
really like
you.
it. I actually really like it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I really like it. I love how like it looks kind of looks like he's like falling from the sky a little bit. With
Are you doing Vero
looks
Pikachu?
sick.
What?
Anyway, I actually have to go because my GM's internet has come back, which means D&D is back on for today, baby.
D&D is
So I gotta fucking run.
Yay!
Have
I gotta run.
fun.
I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Palmy. She will
Fucking
die.
die.
She dies from one hit. By any stage 1 Pokemon.
Oh wait, no, actually it would be staged basic.
Oh my god, is that Pomni?
That
Chat, can we kill him?
Is that Pomni
Can we kill
from
the mold?
Digital Circus? Oh my god.
Can we kill the mold?
I love it. You're still getting biker rats.
I'm gonna kill myself!
Never Google images of biker helmets, they will follow.
What Pokemon is Palmy?
What Pokemon
This is the mouse Pokemon.
Is it just mouse?
Yep.
How many mice
What is
Pokemon do we
that?
have?
Many. It's like 5.
If I do a Control F on Bulbapedia, it says there's 27. No, wait, divide that by 2 and round down. There's 13 Pokemon with mouse.
Just mouse? Because sometimes they're like, oh, it's the blank mouse
Um,
Pokemon.
Bidoof
Like,
has
Pikachu's
Plump
electric
mouse,
Yeah.
which is weird because you would
That's
think
not a
it would be
mouse, that's
Beaver.
a fucking, yeah. Or like a
Shroodle
guinea
has
pig.
Toxic Mouse.
Text.
Meryl has Aqua Mouse. Pichu has Tiny Mouse. Cyndaquil has Fire Mouse. And then, for some
It's a
reason,
hedgehog. Or a
from some
shrew,
reason,
I guess,
the Rattata line, along with Pikachu and Raichu, and also weirdly enough, Sandshrew and Sandslash, all just have mouse Pokemon.
Pikachu's just mouse? It's not electric mouse?
It's just mouse.
Just
Huh.
mouse.
Well, they
Yeah.
are Gen 1, so
I guess so.
they
Yeah.
didn't go crazy yet. So what's
Yeah.
mouse hold?
Yeah, but
And
then you
the
look
soul-
at Persian and it says classy cat Pokemon.
Fuck
Classy's
me,
a cat?
Courage.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
So it's like, they did kind of go weird with some of them.
Well, no, the Tundra isn't a mouse Pokemon because what? It's a family Pokemon?
Something like that.
Probably.
Or the pairing Pokemon, which makes more sense. Yeah, it's a couple Pokemon.
It's the couple Pokemon,
So, like,
and
that makes
Mousehold is the
sense.
family.
That makes sense. So I'm not too upset about that because
Yeah.
it's more of a mouse than it is like its aspect is more being like multiple than being just a mouse.
There it is.
I mean, if they wanted to make it like accurate, they would just call it the fucking mouse
fucking
couple
Pokemon.
No.
The fuck you, man.
You know what's also weird about that? That also implies that there's just regular mice.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the
get it.
Pokedex entries implied are
The
just
old, the
just
old ones
regular
imply
animals.
India exists.
Yeah.
India and China.
I guess that's true.
They're kind of like, yeah.
I remember Arcanine's I think it was Arcanine's entry.
Arcanine
Yeah.
is known as the legendary Pokemon, which is really funny.
It's very funny.
So if you actually ask someone for a legendary Pokemon, you could show them Arcanine and you'd be right.
Yeah, I personally think that they don't actually have animals in the show, but like it's more like for them it's more a scientific term.
Yeah.
I guess that's true, yeah.
It is taxidermy terms in lore.
Mhm.
It's just funny that it's using our words.
What a good quiz question. Name of the legendary Pokemon.
Name any
Name
legendary Pokemon.
name the legendary Pokemon.
Oh, I don't really. Oh, that's a really good bit. What if you do like a quiz where it's really obvious that the answer is Arceus, but you make them fail because they didn't they didn't choose the correct pronunciation?
What? Put that on the next game show.
It's like if they say Arceus, they said no, it's Arceus, and if they say Arceus, no, it's Arceus actually.
Arceus.
Arceus, yeah. Sorry, you're wrong.
Cute ducks? Yeah.
Ducks.
That's a front-facing duck.
Hello.
That's a predator.
Yes, I am.
That thing eats meat.
Oh, whoops, that's a description. Never mind, it's the attack.
Which of these is the first Pokemon? Mew, Arceus, or Bulbasaur?
That is a good one. That is like
You forgot Rhyhorn. I think it was Rhyhorn.
Yeah, Rhyhorn is also one of them.
That's so evil.
Yeah, which one is the first Pokemon? That's a classic Pokemon question.
It would also be funny if you just made that one like how Milky made the Dangerous Tsuchinoko one. Where it's just all correct. It doesn't actually matter which one you pick.
Da, 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 da.
Me too.
I am gonna say, for fan art, especially if you're using art that isn't yours, please don't put it in fan art.
Yeah.
Needs to be.
It is
the art
part of the rules.
is-
You need to source if you share anyone else's art, you should be linking the source. That is a rule of the server.
Yes, please.
But
If you use art that isn't your own for fan, like for in quotation marks fan stuff, just put it in memes, please. And
With
source it.
credit.
And
Yeah.
source and credit the art. It doesn't matter if it's my art. Please credit it. Just do it as a habit, please. Thank you.
Yeah, at the towards the bottom of the rules it says do not post or share unsourced art or memes.
We love
Look
and
at that.
respect artists here, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, and I know the topic has passed by now, but yes, I did buy a full box of play boosters for the Magic the Gathering Final
Hell
Fantasy
yeah.
set.
You should stream it.
I'll screen share it to
Fuck yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Whichever voice chat is available.
Yeah.
When does it come out?
It's like June, like early June.
Okay, the subathon will still be going.
What?
Taru!
Let's go.
Honestly, funnier with Shen like eating at the same time, being like, "Huh,
Man.
my sandwich."
I'll be holding my Switch 2 in my hand, and the subathon is still going.
Well, Subathon would be on break when the Switch 2 comes out because Shen will be at Dokumi.
Yeah.
I'm suffering.
So yeah, if we can get past get the timer up and go past Dokumi, we will have to take a 3-day break at least, if not 4, for Shen to,
Honestly,
table and everything.
Mario Kart
Honestly, you
World
deserve a
would be
rest day before or after. Genuinely, you should take 4 days.
Mario Kart World would be a
Huh?
great subathon stream because you can have so many people.
Diggy, I don't think you noticed an issue here.
What?
The only reason why it's 4 days is because on the Thursday, we're driving there for setup. Then it's 3 days, and I'm driving back on the Sunday.
No, then 5 days. 5 days of no Shen stream. Take a day off after Dokumi, please. Be kind to yourself. It's your scuffcation from the Scuffathon.
Choose aggressively.
I say as you are going to work during
as a fellow workaholic, I don't think that's how the brain is going to interpret that.
I know. Gail, you're talking to someone who only took vacation to work anime conventions for like 4 years of their life after being like an adult with a 9 to 5. Like the only time I take vacation is to go work another job. While also working another job on top of that on weekends.
What does cold turkey mean?
Cold turkey means like you're
sober,
Stop
right?
completely.
Yeah.
Say
Stop it
you've been
completely.
drinking. Yeah, you've been smoking cigarettes for a long ass time, then suddenly you stop instead of weeding it down.
Honestly, raw dogging is taking over the term by this point,
Ah!
I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Can't
I
raw
see
dogging
raw
it.
dogging as something completely different. Please, please don't. Please don't. Raw dogging is what I want to see happen to VOXER, but
I mean,
I
it has
mean
with people
u-
using
people
it.
use the term raw dogging as like the same as cold turkey at this point.
Yeah, it
Okay.
has changed where people are like,
I'm fucking around.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
It is worth noting, if you are trying to quit something cold turkey, that's not always the best idea
it's
because
not.
Yeah.
sometimes that can actually like
Make it worse.
kill you.
Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah.
I'm a nurse. I
Oh.
deal with a lot of withdrawal patients.
Yeah,
Okay,
withdrawal's
so
really
if-
bad.
If you would like to get off of any substance you're currently on, please do it in a safe environment. Please
Yeah.
seek a medical professional.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about, Condi?
The cardinal?
What the fuck do you mean by the cardinal? Sorry, I'm genuinely constantly.
Hi, Condi.
You didn't hear about the Cardinals raw dogging it the other day?
No.
Yeah, they were
What
raw
were they
dogging it
doing?
while trying to decide which pope would be pope.
Oh,
Why were you
fuck's
doing
sake.
Is this about the 2
Weren't they-
days?
They said, I think it's like
Weren't
an
they there for
article.
ages?
There was an they were only there for 1 day and 30 minutes this time. But
Yeah.
1 day and 30 minutes and you were raw dogging
think-
it the entire time?
I'm pretty sure there was an article that said they were raw dogging it.
I don't know if it was an article or if it was just like a reporter
Was
who's
it
like
Pope Crave?
the Cardinals
Pope
are
Crave
in
is
there
about
without
the
their
2 million
phones.
at least.
I believe they called it raw dogging it. Or
Oh
something
yeah,
like
it was
that.
it was on like American
What?
TV news.
See, and this is where it's like they see, you know, a handful of people use raw dog
Yeah.
in like a non
It was
explicit context,
yeah.
and they're like, "Oh wait, no, that kind of makes sense," and then people do that. I've
it
accidentally
was,
said that
it was
before.
It was either Fox or CNN. They reported that the Cardinals had to give away their phones while they were doing the voting stuff, and then they mentioned raw dogging as a
And
term
now we
people
got
use for
the
that.
Pope.
The Pope's
It was
The Pope from, who I say from Chicago, but lived in Peru for how many years at this point?
20.
Has not come back to America. Yeah, it's not come back to America. The Bears.
The Bear.
I don't care
Huh?
for sport. The Pope was the Pope was originally from Chicago, which their one American football team is the Bears.
Isn't it the
The
Cubs?
Bears. Like that's kind of a bear still.
I mean, yeah,
If you don't
Cubs
think about it too
maybe
hard.
bear, but
Yeah, Cubs are
oh,
baseball.
Cubs are baseball. Okay.
I don't know. I was like, all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, are the Bears from baseball? I don't remember. I don't do
The
sports.
Bears from baseball.
I'm a
The Bears
bear.
from football. The Cubs from baseball.
So
I don't know,
what the
American sports isn't real.
what
I
the
don't know.
Cubs tried to do was claiming like, oh man, he's our biggest fan. So the White Sox were like, well, he's our fan. And then the brother of the Pope was like, no, he's a White Sox fan.
No,
Yeah.
he hates you guys.
Yeah,
He hates
Chicago
you
does
both.
that. Sorry, sorry, people from Illinois.
Just letting you know, God is against your team.
I don't know why Illinois being where is Illinois again?
Illinois
Central
is
America.
it's in the Midwest.
It's Midwest. Is Illinois
Midwest is
state
in the
or
middle.
town?
No, it's over to the left where you see all the different like lakes, and there are two states that kind of look like mittens. One of those is Wisconsin, the other's Michigan.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Then the one that looks like a mitten that's off to the left is underneath is Illinois. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at explaining it. I'm like trying to like think geographically what it looks like on a map.
Yeah. I thought Illinois was a. Oh wait, Chicago is a place in Illinois. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
To me,
but...
Chicago has more presence. I think of it
Yeah.
as like the state.
Yeah.
And also Chicago to me is in California because that's where like every
It's in
town is.
California. Everything's in California.
Everything's in
I'm
California.
like, yeah, whatever.
California,
It's California. It has LA, San
What is
Francisco,
it?
and Chicago. Sure, fuck it.
In I think it's Nashville, Tennessee. They now have, instead of conveyor belt sushi, they have conveyor belt charcuterie.
Yo,
They have a
what?
conveyor belt.
But
Yeah.
that kind of sounds really good
That's
though.
the
That's
widest.
awesome.
Sounds fucking
That's the
awesome.
widest
For
thing
that, I'm like,
I've heard
where
in
is
my
this? Oh,
life.
it's in Tennessee.
Maybe they're
Like
cooking.
I'd fuck it up, but that's the widest thing I've heard ever.
There's all sorts of funny stuff like that. I think I get so many just like random of like, oh, did you know there's this business in this state and this city? And then I'll like find out where it's from, and I'm just like, oh, I can't go there. There's I think it's somewhere in Texas. There is a tattoo shop that is also a cat adoption place. They have the like cats are separate from the tattoo parlor, obviously for health reasons, but they have windows so you can see the cats and they'll watch you get tattooed. And I'm like, that's
These
so
are, like-
fucking
These
cute.
are like
Yeah, it
jokes
distracts you
I'd
from the pain.
make.
The cat be my tattoo artist. God, I wish.
America is so funny with its
America
ideas.
doesn't feel real.
Like it.
Oh yeah,
really
there
like,
is a place. There's also, I think it's in Maine. Yeah, there's a town. There are a couple towns in the United States called Sandwich, and the police cars do say Sandwich Police.
Sandwich police.
What happens if someone has a hot dog?
Arrested on the spot.
Oh.
The immediate
An
punishment,
intense philosophical debate
execution.
starts.
Yeah.
Milky Pokemon card has hit the Discord. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hold on, let me see this.
It's so good.
Crash
Your opponent's
out.
active Pokemon is now confused.
Yap.
Yeah.
Just yap.
I really like Crash on rotated 90 degrees. It does nothing.
I like that he has a weakness to water times 99, but resistance to psychic, times
yeah.
99.
He can't take psychic damage, but he can take a shower.
That's the expression I make every
Colon
day.
D.
Hmm?
The Vero face.
That's just me.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I'm not disconnected. Holy shit. Okay.
Oh yeah. Someone did a fun fact, and that reminded me of something.
Yeah.
The PS game Michigan Report from Hell is set in Chicago because the Michigan they're referring to as Lake Michigan. Yep. Lake
Ah.
Michigan, huge. The Great Lakes, big. Like if you take a picture while standing on a beach, it's like that's just the ocean.
Yeah.
Michigan Report from Hell, is that the one where you're like going around as a cameraman?
Yeah, I think so.
Lake Superior will
Welcome to Lake Pontiac.
conserve your body if you ever died it.
Yeah. The Great
It's
Lake system
very-
is interesting.
Lake Superior is insane. You can fit every other Great Lake in it and still fit way, way more.
No, someone did the fun fact and they brought up Chicago, and then one thing I remembered is, I believe. Now I'm gonna double check it before I say it.
No, tell lies.
Yeah, the birthplace of D&D is Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. You can visit the house that D&D was like conceptualized in. Like the basement's
Nice.
turned into a museum.
That's fun.
Good on you,
Good old-
Wisconsin.
Good old Gary Gygax.
That's also one of the like big conventions in the Midwest. Gen Con was originally held in Lake Geneva, but then they moved to Indianapolis, Indiana. And but they still kept the name Gen Con because it stood for like Geneva. Which obviously they can't say Geneva Convention.
Let's go to the Geneva Convention. Let's fucking go. Going to the Geneva Convention in my Red Cross cap.
God, what other random facts about the United States that don't feel real? Not the Geneva Convention. Geneva Suggestion, that's Canada. Canada is just like, the reason there's stuff in the Geneva
Yeah.
Convention is because Canada caused problems. Good on you, Canada.
Nobody ever talks about Canada in our amazing war history.
But if you scratch the maple leaf on their money, it'll smell like maple syrup.
Is that true? I'm Canadian. I should know this. I should know
Oh,
that's probably like a lie. I mean, like,
There's
I
also-
should know that's a lie.
It happened years ago, but Canada also like transported wolves to Michigan in the United States to help combat like animal populations. Canada's like, oh, here's a wolf. Like, here, take it.
Oh, here you go, bud.
Oh yeah, they
Oh,
had too
here you
many
go, bud.
deers or something, right?
Yeah, they airdropped them. I hate that. Yeah, they airdropped wolves into Michigan.
Deploying wolves.
Tiny wolf.
Tactical wolves incoming.
Did they say bra?
They say I'm a wolf.
Shut up, Viz.
Yes, it was to deal with moose.
Oh, with moose. They did.
Meese.
Okay, meese.
The meese.
They must have done a lot of fucking wolves then,
Yeah.
because it takes not a small amount of wolves to take down a fully adult moose.
Wolves are huge. They scare me.
Moose are massive. They're scary.
Wolves hunt in packs, it isn't.
Yeah.
So, did you guys hear that there was an alpha female?
A what now?
Don't worry about it.
I'm
I'll
listening.
tell you when you're older.
Okay, good.
Okay, mom.
I'm older now.
I wasn't ready to lose my innocence yet, so.
As someone who's in threat of encountering a moose whenever they are scary.
Yeah, they are.
They are scary.
You don't fuck with the moose. They will.
Literally, if you
times-
see
They will
one
end
walk
you.
away, walk slowly away. They
I've had to
are.
like walk past them on a hiking trail, like at
Oh,
really close
God.
range, and they are terrifyingly big. Like
They are.
they're 7.5 feet tall, and fucking just as wide.
It's a very
I don't know.
well-known fact now, but like one of the moose's biggest predator is fucking orcas.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Moose
moose
will
are
swim
really-
between islands and in oceans where there are orcas, and they
They're
will
really
go
good
after
at
moose.
swimming, and they like eating seaweed and kelp. And because they basically have no other predators, statistically, Orcas is one of the largest ones.
Yeah.
It also means if you're diving in those lakes, you can encounter a moose. Every year, Sweden has a live stream of moose wandering, where they cross a river.
Yeah, someone not even safe from a moose underwater. Yeah, you're never safe.
No.
A moose could be
especially
in your
not.
vicinity right now.
I know you mean
In
like
your walls,
they
actually.
would be
In your
wading
fucking
through the
walls.
water, but I just like imagine like the moose is just like walking along the bottom of.
They're just so tall.
With tiny snorkels?
They're just really good at swimming and diving.
I like how excited that was, Lurmy.
No, I just imagined like a moose with like a little snorkel.
Oh, that reminds me. One day I was looking outside my window and it was really foggy, and then I saw 3 deer on the parking lot. It was freaking terrifying. I felt like Silent Hill.
Maybe you were in Silent Hill.
I was looking out. I was like, "Damn, it's really foggy outside," and then you see shapes moving, and it's just a pack of deer.
Maybe you were in Silent Hill.
Maybe.
Instead of Pyramid Head, it's just a gaggle of moose.
A gaggle. I think I have a picture of it. The thing is, like, I don't live in a forest or anything. I live next to a forest, but it's not that rural.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen foxes though. I've seen a lot of animals.
Well, and if it's a remake, they replace the moose in Silent Hill with jump scare moose. Every 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh, Raid! Raid!
Wait.
Raid! Oh god!
Oh.
Raid.
Oh
Whoa.
Jesus!
Whoa.
Hello! Hello, Raiders!
We're currently yapping about moose and
Random
fanfiction
facts.
and-
Random facts. I can't get a break from these fuckers.
Hey, you sat in the open to guest channel.
You love us.
Fapping my boner.
I don't know what you expected.
Don't say fapping my boner!
Fapping my boner.
Yeah,
Boner
think
gang.
I think we're gonna have to kill Marcy. I'm sorry.
Hell yeah, euthanization.
What?
Marcy?
Yeah?
Are you the
Shut
puppy
up.
girl?
You don't understand, I need it to hurt.
I love that.
I'm
image.
sorry?
Have you
I
not
think
seen
that's
that
the
comic?
opposite of what usually happens with the euthanization process.
If you want it to hurt, let's just, like, take you out back, old Yeller style.
All yellow.
I barely know her.
It's this.
Sure.
Have you not read Old Yeller?
I have, yes.
Okay, I'm like, what?
Yep. Huh? What's a book? I don't understand.
What's a book? Is it on AO3?
Chat
You know,
is real.
I rethink of what I Oh my god, thank you for the 50 subs.
That's
Hey
what
chat, you should
happens
raise that
when-
timer. I think it'd be really funny.
That's what
Thank
happens.
you.
You can turn
Shen's suffering to continue.
Yeah, you can turn Shen's frown upside down if you donate
It'll
and
make
give
my
sub.
frown get even frownier. Shut up.
No, no, no.
Listen, I missed out on the repo. We gotta play more repo.
I know,
wanna
but
play
we don't.
Weepo.
We don't need to do that during this episode.
Oh, that's true.
But we
We'll
could.
do it anyway.
But like Marvel's What If.
We could.
What if I explode into a million fucking pieces?
Fapping my boner.
Shut
Raise the
don't
timer, break
forget,
Shen.
Donations give a lot more money compared to.
Donate.
Wait, a lot more money? A lot
Yeah,
more time.
Shen gets, but Shen does get
Actually,
more.
that's true as well. Yeah.
Yeah, Shen
Your
gets more money.
donos will give you more minutes, and it'll give Shen more money.
More minutes per dollar.
It's
Yep.
more More
More
efficient.
minutes per dollar. Come on. We got up to 70, guys. We can beat that. We can beat that. We can get the timer past 70.
Bus
I do
driver
it.
I don't know. I think we can get to 100. Okay, maybe
Look.
that's sitting in a
Hello?
little high.
Hello? Have you forgotten
Yeah?
I'm here?
Hi.
Have you forgotten I'm
Hi.
here? Have you
Sorry, who are you?
No, we're aware.
Wait, who are you? What?
Hi, Sean.
Who are you?
Thank you for the
Who is this
gifted
guy?
subs.
Hi, Shen.
Hi, Shen.
Oh, hi, Shan. How lovely to meet
You picked us.
Yeah, I actually vividly remember receiving a message from you. It was very nice, and you said, "Hey, I'd love if you joined the Subathon server and join me on stream." And you know, you sound sad about it now, Shen, and I just want to know what happened.
Yeah, like I paused my goose session to be here.
Hmm.
And for those of you new who don't know, with the subathon, the scuffathon going on, Shen is trying to use this to be able to pay her editors even more, buy a house, and hopefully get Milky to stay in Germany, that she can hire him on as an employee. And you, dear viewer, can help that those dreams become reality by giving us your hard-earned money. And by us, I mean Shen.
Wow.
We're not getting paid for this.
We don't see.
The only payment we get is a satisfaction of a job well done.
I just like seeing numbers go up.
Yes,
Number go
more
up,
numbers,
buddy.
make them rise.
Let's go, number go up.
Number go up, number go big.
Yeah, just try to break the timer again.
Yeah,
I
let's
mean,
break
hey,
the timer.
Hey, Milky wasn't happy that he missed 10k subscribers, so what if we,
Don't.
you know,
Don't.
got to
You mean
20k?
double-
I said it!
Really,
That'd be really funny.
We're close to 12k at the moment, actually.
Also, you guys, don't you guys want more, like, you
Like
get...
we're practically almost there if you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, we are literally like,
Oh, we are close to 12k. What?
yeah, it's.
And
We are quite close to 12k.
the stream just doesn't stop. Shen streams half of the day, and then Milky takes over, and chaos ensues. You get different flavors of chaos. It's great.
Yeah.
You get horror
Well,
games
I
with Milky, shoutcasting,
Well, not
Point-
casting for a little bit.
well, not
Yeah.
shoutcasting for a little bit,
I
but
put
like,
him on house arrest.
Good.
there's so many things in store. There's a schedule if you guys go to the Subathon Discord, if you haven't, gone.
Check the pinned message. That's where you can find the link to the Subathon Discord, where you can
Oh,
find
super.
fan art, memes, discussion, a lot of fun things. And
Please
look at the
read the rules.
schedule.
Please read the rules too.
Please read the rules. Please read the rules. Oh, please
Yeah,
read
but
the
we
rules.
do point predictions. We did point predictions with Mario.
Party.
Mario Party with the comm players. No one else was playing, and people got payouts of like over 1 million points. Everyone just went all in a 4v4.
I was only able to look at
Well,
it
1v.
for a little bit, but wasn't there also like betting on like the Pokemon tournament too?
No, no,
Yes.
no, no.
Oh, no?
Strategic
Yes, there was.
predicting.
It's
Strategic
predictions.
prediction.
They're
Yeah.
predictions. They're points. No money is involved with that, and you can earn points by watching the stream.
You can't
and if
earn
you-
money. But
You can't
the
earn money.
Swedish government bans using points because it counts as gambling.
Thanks, Sweden.
You must
That's
understand,
crazy
dear viewer,
work.
this is not about gambling.
Is it not?
You can do.
No. There is no gamble. It's just like you're putting the points in, and sometimes they might come out as more, sometimes they don't come out at all. That's not gambling to me. That's a coin toss, which isn't gambling. It's a coin toss. There's a difference, you know?
Is it?
I'm not going to a casino, you know? And that's where all gambling happens. I'm not going
Yeah,
to a
gambling
store
can
and
only
buying a
happen inside
lottery
of
ticket.
casinos.
I'm putting
Guys,
my,
we're only 81 subs away from 12k.
Wow.
That's so doable. That's so doable. If you have Twitch Prime, you can subscribe technically for free, even though you give your money to Prime.
I am frowning.
Shen, you
That's right with
invited
the
a
camera.
salesperson into this.
Jen is frowning.
Part of my
And
job has
all
been
the
marketing and
giveaways
sales.
for
I will
you
shill.
should
Hear me!
Holy shit.
There's another 10 gifted subs. Now we're only 71 away. Come on, guys. It's
Whoa.
for free if you pay.
For free.
It's for free if you pay.
Like most things.
I mean, it's basically free after money's gone, because then it's not taking your money anymore.
Got a point.
Yep, direct tips also add more than subs. More time for your dollar.
More
We
money.
appreciate you, Shen.
More fat for
Love
your
you.
Yeah.
More fat for your boner.
Come on, guys, don't you want to be fapping your boner?
You know, sometimes I rethink of what I said on my profile for the subathon. I say a lot of weird stuff, but I really want to be like, I'm too ace for this. 'Cause sometimes we just get stuff and I'm just like, huh. Not that it's bad, but there are just times where I'm just like, wow. Man. Horse standing, looking out at the beach emoji. Meme, whatever, just man.
Horse.
Well, there's no donate command, but if you're on desktop or mobile, go to the about section. If you're on desktop, you can just scroll down a little bit, and it's a nice little green button. It says donate.
Look at that Vero. She's so cute.
Got a lot of stuff planned and planned. If we can get, the subathon timer to continue until Friday, there will be struggle meal reviews.
Snorkel moose!
Yes, snorkel moose in fan art.
He's so cool.
Let me
look at what we all got in store.
I love snorkel moose.
Let me
Snorkeling my moose.
do what I do best.
Snorkeling
What I used to
my
get
moose.
paid
Guy.
for.
He will kill you.
Snorkel moose. My beloved.
Snorkel moose.
Also, every day you guys get to see a new PNG tuber because Shen draws a new one every single day. After she's
Yeah, like
woken
the
up
duck
and if
that
she
we have
works out,
today.
like the duck. So, new Shenpai PNG every single day. Cool art. Lots of really talented people. Oh my gosh.
50 did
50
we get a
euros.
50 euro?
Cheers to fapping my boner for the
For
50.
the 50.
Thank you, fapping boner. For
Shen was a
the
dog.
50
Shen's been
euro.
playing Okami. Shen's going through her backlog currently. Roll the wheel.
That's
Got
what I
Okami.
want to
He's
draw
gonna
when I
keep
get home. Oh, well.
gonna keep playing it until she finishes it in allotted slots for that. Let's see. What's on the schedule? What's on the schedule for this week? Gonna be playing some Warframe with Gale.
Hi.
Let's see. We got Create PNG Tuber of the Day, Orchestration Role Hunting, and 14 playing Final Fantasy 14 with Pixie, Volpixie. Oh,
12 hours.
12 hours of Stormblood.
Listen, I'm just gonna point out that Volpixie did say, "Let's keep this scuffathon going until she gets to Dawn Trail." So,
Oh my god.
And you, dear viewer, can make that happen.
We're not letting Shen leave.
She doesn't get to leave.
we
see,
appreciate you.
On Tuesday, there's gonna be Portal for 12 hours. Not 12 hours, is it? No, almost. A
10
long
hours.
time. 10 hours of Portal 2 with Virus. On a Wednesday, we're gonna be creating chat commands for Ouchie and Voxer. Go to bed, wake up, work out. Create PNG tuber for the day. Dress up Voxer.
Wow.
Ooh, you guys want to see Voxer dressed up in cute clothes?
We can objectify him together, chat, if you expand the time.
Group activity.
German rage gaming. Art speed runs. Got static re-clears. Fortnite. You guys can see Shen play Fortnite later this week if you
Why
keep
are you
the
trying to
subathon
car
going.
salesman me right now?
Shen, I work in advertisement.
Ah!
Slaps the top of this Shenpai. This subathon could fit so many activities.
with a wacky cast of, friends. New friends, old friends. It's great.
I was drawing all this time for card art, and then I lost the plot, and now I just drew.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a very good goom.
You guys get Okami, but once Shen finishes up Okami, there are slots for her to continue her backlog, so a game you might want to see her continue to play, that might get selected and you get to watch it. It'll be great. There's so much. Gale has... Oh.
No, you can come to you.
I was gonna say, Gale has offered to run a TTRPG, a one-shot. They are an amazing GM.
No, now you stop.
Yes! Yes, they are.
Oh, we're hyping up Gale next?
Yeah, we're hyping up Gale.
No, we're not.
Really
No, we're
good
not. No, we're not. Shut up.
GMing.
Shut up.
Nolan art!
Oh, now people are finally getting a taste of their own medicine.
This is way more menacing with the ducks staring back at me.
I wanna play.
I remain
one-shot.
unfazed.
No. Gale has run so... Oh my god, Moose Snorkel.
Moose!
No, Snorkel!
Let's go! Oh,
Good Nolan.
Cute.
that's cute.
Aww. Me trying to replicate certain card arts and failing miserably.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
No,
Yeah.
you're good.
Okay, I actually have to go to bed because I have work tonight.
I only created 2 cards.
We're very high effort.
That's
cards,
okay.
so-
They're really,
They're
really
still
good.
really good.
Dude, I fucking love these cards so fucking much. I'm gonna cry. I love your art so damn much. You could have made just one and I'd still be gassing you the fuck up, because that's fucking awesome. Fucking love
Yeah.
that art.
It's Bean.
I'd be gassing you up because gas leak.
Uh-oh.
You know, it's getting pretty cold in here. I think I'm gonna light a candle up real quick.
No, don't light the candle.
Hi, Gabby.
What
Hi,
is
Gabby.
going on?
Oh, Jamie's still asleep.
I like he
Gas
just
leak.
entered.
You're still the
Yeah, I guess.
Hi,
Gas
You're
Jim.
leak
still-
happened.
Hi, Flea.
Hi, Flea.
Flea.
I'm
Oh,
flapping
fuck.
my boner.
Jeffy.
Okay, take care, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Okay.
Also, it has been said before, and so people are like, "Is this a bit? Are they acting?" No, this is just how we are.
I never
It's
do
just how we
that.
are.
I will never.
I'm
do
actually jacking off.
What?
Huh?
I think you
I'm
deserve to
getting
be
it.
slayed with hammers.
I
know
am
that.
I am
know
resistant
that.
to blunt damage.
Hi, yes, Poppy Girl Euthanasia Services. Is there anything is there anyone you want euthanized?
Hey, I gotta go.
Call me a puppy girl and I maul you to death.
Oh, there we go. There's my patient. Hello, Marcy.
I'm
Hi, yes.
killing you,
You
motherfucker.
said you wanted it to. You said you wanted it to hurt, but I'm out. My budget is quite low, so I'm gonna have to.
That's it,
improvise.
kiddo. I'm drawing my cursed blade on you.
For all intents and purposes, this is a joke. This is actually a bit. This
Anyway,
is
Frowning
this is a
at,
bit.
frowning at the webcam to know the webcam. I hate it.
Euthanasia is now in
Thumbs
progress.
down.
Thumbs down.
Okay,
I
so
wish
hold
the -2 to my microphone.
Hold Marcy. Euthanasia is now in progress. So
This is fucked up.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Is that how you're feeling?
Hey.
Is that how you're
Okay.
feeling
Yeah.
right now, Shen?
my arms are getting tired, so hold on. I'm gonna try to. I had just enough budget for this, so. hold on.
Please. Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Okay, ready?
What caliber are we talking here? Oh, never mind.
I was only able to afford one magazine, so leave her there. Do not
fucking
do
shoot
not
me.
tend her wounds, and she should die very painfully.
No, I get it. That's fair. I mean, you shouldn't waste money on actually shooting the bullet.
Fuck.
No. You don't get it. It's a gun that shoots fists.
Okay.
Can you
I
load it
see.
with actual bullets, please?
Hey, what the fuck is this bit?
Who are you
I
to
don't
judge
know
this bit,
anymore.
huh, buddy?
I've committed a bit so much that I wouldn't even go there with a gun.
You understand?
What?
I'm gonna go back to dying now. Is that okay?
Sure.
Thank you.
Please do it. What's taking so long? Like, check on my clock. Like, if the beatdown wasn't enough to kill you, the gas leak certainly will.
Tapping my watch like as I'm like executing the prisoner. Like, dog, you should be dead by now.
For real. Poison damage in the corner right now.
A Minecraft dying sound.
Oh no, chat, only you can save her with a donation.
We're 69 subs away from 12k.
Oh my god, I did say who are you going to choose?
We actually are 69 away.
We are 69 away, yeah.
Someone who is responsible but also financially stable enough. You could do something really funny.
So, okay, Shen.
5 subs. Oh, no, thank you so much for the 5 subs.
Yes. Noga! Yes, Noga!
So, like, that could be a full art trainer card, and the effect is like trainer card support. You forfeit the game. You lose it automatically. You give up.
You give up.
It's specifically a trainer supporter card.
Vok?
What?
Huh?
What?
What am I trying to say? I think I'm having a stroke.
I think you are.
And not the one I
This
was
is a
having
mass
earlier with my
affectionate yes.
It's the gas leak.
Okay, what's this about a fucking gas leak?
It's the mold.
You don't smell it?
The gas
smell
leak
it,
was,
Jimmy?
the gas leak was like one morning. We were doing stupid bits, and someone asked, "Is there a gas leak in the VC right now?" Like in chat.
Oh no, that
This
honestly.
is just how we are.
Love is in the air. Wrong. Gas leak.
I would watch out for the mold, Chevy, because you know your breath and you.
I actually did like live with like black mold for a little bit, like when I was living in
Oh
Texas.
my god.
Are you living in J.K. Rowling's house? What the?
Did you start thinking about writing fantasy novels?
No, I just got like really sick because I was like, oh yeah, it's just a little cold, and then I was like, why am I not getting
You
better?
didn't become transphobic?
No.
Wild.
What?
Wait, Gail.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
You're about to message Gail. Actually, I felt some transphobic tendencies. I really wanted to call back
Gabby.
to Twitter.
Jabby, I didn't know you felt this way.
I'm sorry, it's the mold that's taking over my brain.
The mold.
You know, we got Pint coming out
Oh my
as
god.
transgender. We got Akane coming out as non-binary.
No!
Loki
Not on my
coming out as
Shenpai
ace, and
stream!
now-
I can't enjoy Shenpai stream because of Vogue.
Goddamn mold.
And now we have Elner coming out as the mold.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. I'm so happy for you, Elmer.
Well, I guess I gotta be
Mold on the
transphobic to
pride
keep
flag.
everything in order.
Well, JB, you need to write a financially successful fantasy novel series first.
That does absolutely. I have to write a mid-tier novel. Fuck.
Yeah, and you need to like write it at the end where like the protagonist becomes basically a super cop.
And also remember
Yeah.
to explain like.
It's the timer to experience more coming outs.
Remember that 10 years later, you need to explain in detail how the character shit.
What? Oh right.
Oh, yeah.
She does
Oh,
do
yeah.
that,
Yeah.
doesn't she?
No, I remember that.
You know, yeah. When we get to Halo, guys, I'll think of something to come out with. So just give me time, all right? I'm sure I've got something around here.
Holy shit! You're still alive?
I got better.
Okay.
I did tell you going into this I was resistant to blunt damage. You did just kind of ignore my resistances.
What the fuck is going on right now on the screen?
Nuzzle.
Big sandwich.
What the hell?
Big sandwich.
Big sandwich.
No,
Not
wait,
paying attention.
Wait, the way it looked like a perspective shot of the duck looking directly at Jebby. Like,
What the fuck is that?
Did he just say that?
The homophobic dog. The homophobic duck.
I think
Yes,
it is
you
unhealthy for
know.
dogs, but they do eat bread.
they shouldn't. They don't.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless
It's
Bless
you.
bad for
again.
their tummy.
Do Do you not feed ducks bread? They will die.
They will die.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think
Bread's not
yeah.
good for ducks. Give them
It's not
fruit
good, yeah, it's not good for
and or
birds.
little veggies. They really like frozen peas
them
or fresh
seeds.
Or
peas.
nuts. Give them
Yeah.
nuts or something. Just don't give them
bread.
Gluten and
Nuts.
yeast and stuff.
Nuts.
They don't.
Give
I
them
don't
a
know.
gun.
Yeah, that's it.
Treat? No treat. Treat?
I don't
No
think they can eat those.
Treat.
I don't know.